Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GovComms. That's right, GovComms, not InTransition, because to celebrate our 153rd episode, we've decided that it's time to change our name. The reason being is that InTransition doesn't quite work for people when they are searching for government communications information, and it indeed takes in some topics that are not particularly relevant to most government communicators. So we've decided that we are going to change to GovComms. So from now on, we will be welcoming you to GovComms, a podcast that examines the practice of content communication in government and the public sector. So I'm sure you will understand why we've decided to do that. And all of the InTransition podcasts will still be on the website and in the podcatchers. So you will be able to go back and gather those from the past. So we also will be making some slight changes as to the way we go about our business, because really what we've done so far is really just to focus on interviewing different government communicators and people working government education, technology, policy and other areas. But what we want to do is start to really hone in on the latest insights and innovations in government communication, not only here in Australia, but from around the world. And most importantly, not just at a federal government level, but to look at the innovation and practice at a municipal level, at a state level, of course at a federal level, but also at a multilateral level, where we look at the way government institutions that have global responsibilities are managing this particular opportunity of telling their particular story so they can achieve their objectives. I will stay as the host, and I will stay largely in conversation with many industry greats and experts and innovators who are transforming the practice of government communication. But there will be those behind the scenes looks also as we lift the hood on Content Group and the emerging partnerships and projects that we have in train, as well as others, so as that we can look at best practices, which will be brought to you directly from some of our talented team of strategists and content producers here who are involved in really the day-to-day changing nature of government communications, people who are at the coalface, so to speak, who are really wrestling with many of the problems that you are wrestling with on a daily basis. And we can share their experiences as to the things that they know and understand and the things that they are learning on a regular basis. So there'll be resources and insights to help you, government and the public sector, to communicate policies and programs, services, and regulations, but making sure that when we do communicate, we communicate with purpose, we communicate with authenticity, and above all, that we communicate with impact. I heard a great saying the other day that communication is about reception. It's not about transmission. So that's a key point that we're really going to focus on, is how is that message getting through, and how can you tell whether or not that communication that you're involved in is having an impact. So it's a change. It's a transition. It's a transition for us here at Content Group, and we are so delighted that you're still with us after 153 episodes and 3 years worth of talking to many of the great leaders in our field around the world. And it's been so much fun, and I look forward to doing it every week. So from here on in your podcatchers, it'll be GovComms. GovComms. So you could make that change now. You could go and look for it now, and hopefully there won't be too much different for those of you who already have that established. And also, if you are up to giving us a rating and review, that would be much appreciated. Apparently that does have a big impact on us being discovered. So in your favourite podcatcher, but it's iTunes or Stitcher or any of those other major podcasting applications, that if you could leave us that a review, that would be much appreciated. And if indeed you do have some recommendations or suggestions for people who are doing interesting things, who are doing things that this community could benefit from hearing from, you can just drop us a line to either me at david.pembroke@contentgroup contentgroup.com.au or indeed at info@contentgroup.com.au. So certainly I look forward to continuing the conversations with you over the coming weeks and months and years. And please be sure to subscribe so you do catch all those new episodes. So for the moment, thank you very much once again for your interests. I'm sure you'll understand why we've made the change, and I look forward to turning over a new page next week and coming back to you with a wonderful first episode of GovComms. Thanks very much again for your time, and I look forward to seeing you at the same time next week. So for the moment, it's bye for now.